Hello and welcome back. In this video we'll be designing a desktop wallpaper, so let's go straight into it. So as you can see here at the top where it says create a design, I have desktop wallpaper right here. If it's not on this first row for you, just click more until you can find it, and on this page where you click more there'll be a load of other layouts just like this, just like wallpaper, just like channel art and logo and all of these ones here, but all you need to do is click more and find it. But I'm just going to click on this one just here as it is already here for me. Okay, so click on it now, and then this is the page where you'll be designing. Okay, so as you can see on the right here, this is your canvas. You currently have a blank canvas to create your design, and on the left over here is where you have all of the different layouts to help you design your desktop wallpaper. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to rename it to desktop wallpaper. Okay, then I'll hit enter, and that is now going to save on its own. So all you need to do is start scrolling through these layouts until you find one that you really like, and then you can use that and use it to create your desktop wallpaper. Okay, so that is fantastic. So I'm just going to look through them now, and once I have finished this design I will download it and apply it to the wallpaper of my computer. Okay, so that is awesome. So let's just scroll through these now and see what there is. Now this could be quite cool if we change this text here, and of course the font that goes with it, because I don't like that font. Okay, so I'm going to do this now and just see if I can make this look cool or not. And then of course the background image as well. Let's see what there is. Now the text color we can change, and we can make a new color if we want, or we can use a color which is already here. Let's use this, see what that looks like. I don't really like that color to be honest, so let's make it a bit darker. And I'm also going to change the font because I don't really like this one. So let's go through these now. How about Hammersmith 1? Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that's good. Let's just make this text a bit bigger now. 64. That just about fits in nicely, and there we go. So that's very nice. So we can now of course add some elements, some shapes or lines or whatever you want. I'll add some squares. So as you can see just here we have this square. We're going to make it white, and then we'll make another one which is the same color as this text, which is the center color of the gray chart. So I'll duplicate this and make it the gray color, the center one. As you can see it's the same as the text. Fantastic. And now we can just plop them around different places like so, and it just creates a cool design aspect. Okay, so it looks quite cool. And now we can add this one, okay, and make this white like so, and duplicate it and make this one grey, or that center color. Not too sure what I should call it, but grey sounds about right. And we could put this over here somewhere, I suppose. Let's see. First of all, I'm just going to move this around a bit, see where it looks best with these two together. I'll pop this in the top corner over here, I think, like that. That looks quite cool. I like that. It's very nice. So let's move this one down a little bit more so it's not covering the screen too much. It's just a little bit of detail added really. It's nothing crazy. It's just so it looks a bit different, just so it's a bit more personalized, you know. It's quite nice. It's quite cool. Let's see what other shapes we can add just here. Let's go back to shapes. Let's add a circle. So let's now add a white around the outside and a grey in the center. Let's go to that grey. Fantastic. So let's duplicate this. Control D. And let's have grey around the outside and white in the center. So let's do that, and white in the center and grey around the outside. Awesome. And then let's just pop that over there. Something like that. I'm not too sure. It just looks different, you know. It looks quite cool. I like it. Let's see. Let's make sure that is the same grey. It doesn't look like it is for some reason. It looks like it's visible with a white around the outside of it. Let's just bring this over here. Yeah, it has a bit of white around the outside of it. Let's make it completely grey. How about we make white around the outside instead? Okay, that's quite cool. I think that's cool. And then if we duplicate this a few times, like that. I'm not sure what it is. It just looks cool. It's just something random, you know. Let's see what that looks like. Just a bit random. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Let's just duplicate this again and completely delete this one in the background and just do a load of these instead, I think, because that will look cooler. And one more. Pop that there. Cool. So we have that there, we have that there, we have that there. A few different random designs in each corner. It's very nice. So let's just make sure this is save, file, and save. Very nice. And let's see if there is anything we can add in this last corner, because of course we have a load of random designs in each corner, because it's just quite cool, you know. Just random designs are sometimes quite cool to make, because it shows off your creativity. So let's just add this grey colour to this one and put it over here. Push it down one block first of all, and then duplicate it and make this one white, and I'll make this one smaller. I'm going to turn it around, and with that I'm just going to line it up so it fits in perfectly, and there you go. Fantastic. Just going to pop that just there. So let me have a look. Yeah, that looks quite cool. It doesn't go all the way, it just kind of goes down to the edge of it. Cool. I like that. It's just some random designs, you know. Let's duplicate that white one and also do the same thing just there. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just a bit of randomness, but randomness is sometimes good when you're doing design work. So yeah, it needs to be a bit random. It needs to be a bit more creative than other things, of course. So yeah, let's just see what this would look like with a grey around the outside, just circling the centre with a nice oval. Not too sure if I like that or not. How about I make it white? That suits in a bit better, to be honest. So there we go. We can have this if we want to, but I'm not too sure just yet. I might duplicate it and make this one grey. Have it something like that, so it's kind of poking out a bit. Let's see if I have it like this. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Very nice. Okay, so there. That's quite a random design, but I don't like these circles too much. I don't think they work very well. I'm not too sure, though. Let's see if I just put them in the corners around the outside like that instead. Because I think when it was just on each other, it was just like cherries or blueberries or something. I'm not sure. So let's just pop that in the centre like that. Yeah, there we go. I think that's a bit better, to be honest, than how we had it a second ago. So let's just leave it like that instead. So there we go. That's quite a cool desktop wallpaper design. Let's go to download and go to JPEG and hit download. Fantastic. Let this download real quick. And once it has, we will set it as our wallpaper. There we go. Fantastic. So click that, open it up, and there we go. All you want to do is now go to right-click it, and then go to set as, and then background. There we go. So I'll close this now, and I will close the Canva website, and in 3, 2, 1, we will see the desktop wallpaper on our desktop. Okay, so now. Oh, that's very nice. I actually do quite like that, to be honest. Quite random, but I like it a lot. That's very cool. I like it, actually. It's really quite nice. I'm happy with that. It's taken no time at all. It looks really nice. Under 10 minutes. It looks really nice, and it's quite professional too. Quite professional, quite unique, but quite a nice design. I'm happy with it. So yeah, that is that. That is an awesome desktop wallpaper design. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learnt a lot, and I hope you had a great time. So I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. We will now be designing a photo collage, so let's get straight into it. So, of course you want to go to canva.com, yes, and that is where we'll begin the design process. And where it says create a design at the top, you just want to go all the way over to the right and click more. Once this new page is loaded, you want to scroll down until you can find photo collage, and this is what we'll be designing. So, as you can see, blogging and ebooks just here, photo collage, click that and let the new page load. On the right just here is the canvas. This is where we'll be designing. As you can see, we've currently got a blank canvas, and on the left over here are the layouts. So this is what the photo collage could look like. So let's get straight into it. First things first, of course, you need to pick a layout. So yeah, let's just scroll through right now and see which is the best. So like this one just here, it looks very nice. There is grapes, wine, more grapes, and then some cheese as well. So that is awesome. So it is cheers and cheese. That's very funny. I like that a lot, actually. That's quite cool. But I think I'm going to look for a more modern style. So yeah, let's look for a modern style right now and see what we can find. This one here looks quite modern, actually. I like this. I've got an idea. So hey, we are black brick, and then down here, training. Hey, we are black brick training. Fantastic. And then of course we can change these images to something a bit more suitable. We could actually have an employee in each image and say, hey, we are black brick training. That is a cool idea, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look for a random image. So let's just go for a MacBook. Something to start it off. A nice image of a MacBook is always good. So let's see which one we can pick. Very nice. And if you have a look, you can see that each of these photos does have a filter on. They have the Kali filter. So it makes it so that each of these photos have the exact same theme and they look the same. Okay, so that is a very important factor with a photo collage. Because if you have one photo which is bright red, another which is bright pink, and another which is just black, it doesn't really suit the theme you're going for. You do really need to use the same filter over all 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 photos in your collage, as that makes them look a bit more grouped together and it makes them look a lot better and also more professional, I must say. So yeah, make sure you are using the same filter on each photo for a photo collage. You don't have to, but it does just look better in my opinion. So yeah, let's just look for some good images. So we could have a cup of coffee, so like you're having a cup of coffee in the morning. So let's see, this one looks good, so let's pop that in there. And we can have a workstation. Actually, I think the one I've got for workstation is probably the best one on here. And then we can have one more, which can be the Black Brick Training logo. So if we go to uploads and then scroll down, we have already uploaded it in the past. Just slide it in, there we go. So as you can see, we have got the setup, we have got the photo of coffee, and then we've got Black Brick's logo, which looks very nice. So yes, there we go. We have, hey, we are Black Brick Training. So we have the logo, the workstation, and then of course the coffee. So it's like you get up in the morning, you work as the brand, and you work on this setup, and in the morning you have a nice cup of coffee. So yeah, that's quite a nice design, very nice. And if we just rename it by clicking over here at the top and just type photo collage design, hit enter, and as you can see it's automatically going to save just here. Fantastic, saving, there we go, and all changes saved will just happen in a second. There we go. So yeah, so now we're going to design one more photo collage, and that will be it for this lecture. So let's just have a quick look through these layouts once again to see what we can find. And this one just here looks very nice, so let's click that. If it loads, there we go, fantastic. So let's just type this in here, Black Brick and the Ultimate Online Courses. Okay, it looks like that won't all fit, so we're going to type in the web address. That also doesn't fit, but we're just going to make it a bit smaller so that it does. Yep, 10, let's say about 12. Not quite, that's annoying. Looks like it's going to have to be 10. No problem. So then we have this little icon up here of a moustache. We don't really want that, so let's just go to Elements and Icons. Fantastic, and then get the light bulb and swap its place with the moustache. So delete that, get the light bulb, and it is going to be a black, I would say. Black would look good on this. Nice, okay, so that looks great. And then it's also changed this color to, that looks nice actually. Let's just leave it like that. We can have it as a nice brownie color or black or green or anything really, but yeah, I think the brown looks quite nice, so that's good. So all we need to do now is change up these images and have a look which filter is being used. So if we have a look, we can see that they are using the grayscale filter. Okay, so the images are being grayed out. So if we just go to Elements and then 3 photos at the top, we can just use a few of these photos here and fill in the images on here. Okay, so let's grab this one here, slide it in. Fantastic. So this has a retro style to it, as you can see. This one here, slide it in. There we go. And I don't really think that one works too well, so let's just look for another one for that one actually. This one here, fantastic. There we go. And then we'll leave the MacBook up there. So yeah, that is another fantastic design. If you click this arrow just here, it will send it to the top. So this is now page 1 and this is now page 2. So we have successfully made 2 fantastic photo collage designs in under 10 minutes. And I'm very happy with them both. They are both very nice. And of course you can do the same. So remember, keep the same filter on every photo. And for this collage, it is the grayscale filter. Keep the same theme for the text and the photos as well. So the filter must carry over to be the same sort of theme for the text. So make sure the font and the coloring looks good and suits the photos very well. And just in general, make sure that you use the right images, of course, because if you use bad images, it makes the collage look bad. Okay, so say for example this logo here, it doesn't really suit it, so that's why we've redone it. So this one here, the second one, looks a lot better because they are all actual photos taken with a camera and not designed on a computer. Okay, so yeah, that's that. That is our 2 photo collage designs. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you had a great time. So yeah, that's everything. So once again, I hope you had a great time, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we're going to be designing a Snapchat geo filter, but a quick tip or quick piece of information for you is that you cannot actually do this from the website on the computer. You have to do it from the iOS or Android app. Okay, so if you go to the website and go to create a design, you will not find it. Okay, so if I click more right now, I will not find it anywhere. You will not see Snapchat geo filter anywhere. What you will need to do is head over to the Canva app on your mobile phone, and that is where you'll be able to create the design. So install the app now, and I will meet you over there on the Canva app in just a second. Okay, so here we are. We are now signed in to the Canva app. So all you need to do is swipe across at the top until you see the one that says Snapchat geo filter. So click on that now. And before we start designing, I just need to tell you that when you do create your design, it will actually be available to edit on the website as well as on the app. You just have to start the design from your account in the app for some reason. I suppose this is just because all of these items are things which work on a phone only. So because you would use your Snapchat geo filter on your phone, it only lets you design it on your phone. So it kind of makes sense, I suppose. It's understandable, I'd say. So here we are. We have all of these different layouts here for us. So these are all free, these first ones. And then, of course, if you swipe down, there'll probably be some paid ones as well. Probably not. I'm not too sure. It doesn't seem to be. They're all free. That's quite cool. So all you want to do now is pick one of them. I think that one of the books might have to do. because it's sort of education type one. So let's go back up here to the one with the books on it. Let's see where it was. Where was it? Must be quite high up. There it is, just there. Awesome. The Middleton Library, it currently says. So let's double tap on that text and just type Black Brick Training. Black Brick Training. Fantastic. And then we can change the colour if we want to a nice blue colour. And then we can change this text down here to the Ultimate Online Courses. Full stop. Awesome. And then we've got the books there, loads of different colours. We can change any of those colours. Of course, the orange colour, just click on the orange and change it to any colour you want. I think we're just going to leave it as it is though, because it looks good how it is. And at the top here, you can of course change any of these colours as well. So that is awesome. So then you can click this and change the background like that. But we're going to leave that as white, as that looks quite nice. So we've got Black Brick Training, the Ultimate Online Courses. Cool, cool, cool. I'm happy with this. It looks quite good. Now, of course, this is a Snapchat geo filter. So you will obviously not have a blank background. It will be a picture. So use the front or back camera and all the white space will then obviously be a picture. Hopefully that is understandable and nice and simple. Now, all of you that use Snapchat and that have taken our Snapchat course will understand exactly what a Snapchat geo filter is, because you, of course, will know. But if you don't know what a Snapchat geo filter is, it's quite simple. So basically, this will act as an overlay of the picture you take. So this design, ignore the white and just think of the bit at the top and then the text where it says Black Brick Training, the text where it says the Ultimate Online Courses and the little icon of the books, and you will just have that over the top of the picture that you take. Now, companies can pay Snapchat to have their geo filter public for absolutely everyone, so that everyone who uses a Snapchat filter will be able to see yours and if they want to even use it. But that costs quite a lot of money. It's in the thousands and thousands range, so there's only very big businesses that can do that. Things like the Super Bowl and big crazy places like that. So you need a lot of money to be able to do that. Just take note of it. That is that. This is our nice little Snapchat geo filter, and if we head over to the Canva website right now, you will be able to find our design and edit it on there as well. So let's head over to there right now. Okay, so here we are. This is our Canva website. So let's just click this one here called Snapchat Geo Filter. Let it load up. And here we go. So this is the design that we have just made. Now we can edit it even more on here, which is a lot easier to edit on here. So that's fantastic. And then now you can change the color of anything, add anything you want, and so on and so forth. Now, if we wanted, we can even add the Black Brick Training logo. So just put this in here like so. And then we could take out this other text like this. So just select it and just get rid of it. Nice. There we go. And then we can put our logo here instead. So that's quite cool. And of course, that actually says the Ultimate Online Courses. So we may as well just not put that there and just leave it how it was, as this is what we've designed anyway. And we don't have to use our logo. You don't have to. But it's just cool because if you then do change from the app to the website after you've saved it, you can add even more changes and of course make it even better. So yeah, that's that. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's just rename this now to Snapchat Geo Filter and hit enter. And there we go. So that is now saved. Let's go to File, Save, and make sure that the file has of course saved like it is. And yeah, so that is everything. Hopefully you enjoyed this and hopefully you had a great time learning, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.